Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Black Hat USA 2018. Chuck Harold, SecurityGuyRadio.com, SecurityGuyTV.com, ASIS TV. My next guest, Roy Catmore, and Silo.com, ENSILO. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Great being here.
Now, what do you guys do?
So we do an automated endpoint protection with an orchestrated incident response.
Well, thanks for coming on the show. That was very interesting. What the heck does that mean? Tell me. That sounds complicated, but it sounds effective. Tell me what it means.
So basically it means that you got a one-stop shop that can prevent anything that is known, contain anything that bypass.
Oh.
You know, we all understand that compromise is inevitable today.
Okay.
And it will contain the consequences of an already infected device. And once doing that, so the risk is contained, will reverse the entire thing back to the pre-infection mode automatically, customized by your playbook.
It's like a restore point on Windows.
Absolutely. So, but without having the restart, without the end user to be in any kind of an impact due to that.
Now, I have not heard of this. I'm no genius. My mom didn't raise any dumb kids, but this seems like a little different approach to cybersecurity.
Absolutely. The idea is, if you're looking at the challenges in the market today, everybody understands, and I think Black Hat pushes it to the edge, is exploitation is the theme in Black Hat.
Right.
And that means that everybody can be anywhere, and compromise is inevitable.
Yeah, right.
Now, you can prevent anything you know, whether you use machine learning or whether you use any kind of other ways, but you're blocking the known, or at least nobody will say, if you made it from scratch, it will go through. If you're using an exploitation, it will go through. If you're using a vulnerability, it will go through. So you move to the second phase, which is, okay, you clicked on the wrong thing in the wrong time in the wrong place. So what do? Are you chasing? The market today is chasing. Incident response is what is going on, but incident response is not real time.
It's too late, isn't it?
The horse has already left the barn.
That's right. So it's interesting you should say this. I've heard a lot about resilience is the new thing. We know you're going to get in. How fast can I recover? Go ahead. Erase everything on my network, but in 5 minutes I'm going to restore it. So go play somewhere else. I mean, really, that's a big deterrent.
And so doing it in real time is even a bigger challenge. Because we all understand, we'll filter what we know. We'll contain when it's already in, because compromise is inevitable.
That's right.
But listen, I got my own best practices. I got my playbook. I know when I want to remediate, and I know when I need to isolate. I know if I want to open my ticket because I got a different auditing, and I know when I need to search for other similarities. I got my own playbook. It is my own kingdom. I want you to work the way I wanted you to work. So when you take the danger off in real time, whether it's prevention or containment, I want you to revert it back my way, my playbook, real time, so I can go back and keep my business continuity intact.
Well, this is old-fashioned business continuity in a way, isn't it? I mean, back in the day, what we did is I went around to the studios and I made a photograph and wrote down the serial numbers of every fax machine and whatever. So if there's a fire or a flood, we go, order it, we're all done. And you know, it's going to be done in a week instead of 6 months, right? Why hasn't the industry adopted this kind of solution from the beginning? It's common sense to me that you would have resiliency over response.
You need to understand that there is always a contradiction between visibility and our knowledge, and what do we want to know in order to make a judge or make a call. And there's always some objection against automation. Automation is always, people feel, oh, may it risk my job? Do I lose my job here? Exactly, the robots will take over the world, there won't be any humans, you know. But in that kind of a way, first we want to see, so if you're looking at the evolution of the market started by saying, give me everything. We become the hoarders of the world. Give me that. I want to see also my firewall logs. Give me the endpoint vision.
And it's all useless. It's too much.
But then it became too much, and there is a shortage in talent. So how do you overcome too much being a hoarder with an eyeballs on screens with a shortage? You contain what you can right there, and you revert it because you understand it's going to take you a long time. And WannaCry was a good reminder for everybody that in 52 seconds, it's all gone. It spreads. And ransom and the disruption is guaranteed, so you need to take the consequence off the equation.
See, I don't worry about ransomware because I have quadruple redundancy on all my data everywhere. 2 clouds, hard drives, you name it. You want to lock my computer? Go ahead. I'm just going to unplug it, format, and I'll be up and running right away. So I get that part. Now, here's a crazy question. If we focus on resiliency and recovery, do we even care what the threat is? I mean, really, do we care?
We do, because I'll give you a better one. If you think, don't think about a single point, think about a massive point. Think what happens when you're, I don't know, a hedge fund, and you got a team of analysts working all the time, 24/7. Now the entire team has been brought down because a disruption.
Right.
Now you can go now and start restoring, but you're losing time over the restoration.
Well, that could be a lot of money if it's day or an hour.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right.
And
but
so
better
you
than
want
losing
to
it forever, though.
Exactly. But you want to keep the 24/7 business continuity for everybody to keep on doing whatever they do the best. Whether they analyze, whether they manage, whatever they do, and keep the security off their hands. It's not their hands. It needs to be fixed automatically without them being noticed that something have gone wrong. They didn't mean it to be that way.
Now, what's the double check on the automation? Got to have some human oversight to say the robot fixed it correctly. How do we do that?
So everything is basically what Assailant actually developed is a machine learning that is better actually on the false positives to make sure that, hey, did we make the right call? Did we classify it the right way? Maybe you're working a little different. And so what we do is a lot of commonality on this, but we allow you to work in 2 different modes. A simulation mode to say, I would have done that. Okay. What do you think?
Yeah.
And a protection mode, once you feel good with the profile, with everything that it was going on, this is the way I want it to be contained, and this is the way I want the follow the action to happen. The entire system is by click, and you switch it, and you're becoming a totally protection and restoration mode. So your way, your incident response, out of the box, single pane of glass.
Now, Roy, every time I do a show, I start out neutral. Don't feel good, don't feel bad. By the end of the show, I feel good or bad. I feel good within Silo. This is very exciting to me. You have a lot of energy. It seems like a common sense solution that's going to work as opposed to, oh, I'm going to block every billion threat that I don't know about yet. Yeah, let's try and block it, but let's be ready to recover. That makes sense.
Say, do what you can.
Yeah,
don't do what you can't.
That's right. Roy Catmore in Silo, ENSILO.com. You guys got a booth here today?
Absolutely.
What's the number?
That's a good question. I don't have it in mind, but
well,
we do have a 2020.
You can't know everything.
There.
You can't know everything, but check them out on the floor here, Blackhead 2018. Back in a minute on SecurityGuideTV.com.
Thank you so much.